Wow, that was fantastic. The Nintendo Direct happened earlier today, and holy shit, finally. After 5 years of Galaxy 2 being oddly absent from Super Mario 3D All-Stars, we finally have a Super Mario Galaxy 2 remaster confirmed for the Switch 1 and Switch 2, releasing on October 2nd. And Mario Galaxy 1 is here too. And while this trailer was super exciting, there are a few things that Nintendo did not mention in this trailer, including both good and bad things that may even turn you away from buying this game. But before we get into that, I want to talk briefly about the Super Mario Galaxy movie. Okay, I know the title of this video is referring to the games, but come on, this is fitting. I just want to say right off the bat that I think this is a way better move than the Super Mario World movie they were talking about earlier this year. Appealing to the newer generation of Mario fans seems like a better option, and it would just naturally appeal to a different group of people than the first film. Hey, I grew up playing Mario Galaxy, and I'm already way more excited for this movie than the first one. So there you go. It was a little bittersweet because it had leaked a while ago. Universal registered a website titled Super Mario Galaxy Movie just yesterday, and a couple of months ago, we got a leaked Old Spice brand collab with renders of Yoshi, Luigi, the guy from Toast Arena, and the title of the Super Mario Galaxy Movie. Yes, this was initially leaked through a fucking Old Spice collab. I've truly seen it all. Regardless, I'm hyped for this movie, and I will be seeing it day one. Okay, but now for the games. This was definitely the highlight of the entire Direct for me, and that may come as a shock to some people, but you have to understand that these are two of my favorite video games of all time, and I've been waiting for a Galaxy 2 Switch port for ages now. And the fact that they're adding more content to the games with the new storybook pages makes me even more hyped. I do see why Nintendo chose to release a bundle of these two games rather than an updated 3D All-Stars with Mario Galaxy 2 included. Mario 64 and Sunshine are already on Nintendo Classics, and I know damn well Nintendo would not do anything to sacrifice potential Switch Online sales. But I guess this also means that Wii games might not be planned for Switch Online for a very long time, and that does kind of suck, but hey, at least we have Virtual Boy. Wait, what the f***? But as mentioned earlier, there are a handful of things that this trailer failed to tell you, so let's talk about them. Shortly after the Direct concluded, Nintendo published a press release detailing more things about the Super Mario Galaxy bundle, and they also updated their website. First, there's a brief mention of additional music. We don't have solid confirmation of how much new music there will be, but if I had to guess, I think it will be new tracks for the new storybook pages. I'm pretty sure we even heard one of those new tracks at the end of the trailer, but correct me if I'm wrong there. I'm pretty sure that's all we're going to get. The only other possibility I could see them doing is making special tracks for when you play as Luigi, like maybe remixes for the Galaxies. I don't really see a reason for them to do that, but it would be cool. The press release also mentions an in-game music player, and this is nice, especially considering that 3D All-Stars had something similar. So maybe that's what they meant by additional music. Who knows? Assist mode was also confirmed. From the screenshot we have from the website, it says that assist mode gives you extra life, and it makes you immune to falls. So yeah, just a very basic assist mode. Not much else to say here. I never use the assist mode in these newer Nintendo platformers, but the option is there if you want it. The screenshot also gives us a good look at the new and improved UI that was advertised, and honestly, it doesn't look to be too much different from what I can tell. The footage they gave us has some slight differences here and there, like with the Starbit counter, and the Welcome to the Galaxy font is updated, but so far, I'm really not seeing much difference from the Wii games, outside of the fact that, well, the Switch button prompts show up instead. Amiibo support has also obviously been confirmed since they quite literally revealed Amiibo at the Direct. The specific functionality is currently unknown other than the fact that they give you items, but in Galaxy 2 specifically, I think it would be cool for certain Amiibo to help you find green stars, as there was a very similar mechanic in Mario Odyssey with the Bowser Amiibo. And finally, my favorite part, it was confirmed that these games will also be receiving one of those free Switch 2 patches that enhances the resolution from the standard 1080p of the Switch 1 version to full 4K. And the games might also run at 120 FPS, but do not get your hopes up for that. It just says at the bottom of the page that 4K and 120 FPS are only compatible with certain games and displays. I feel like if this did support 120 FPS, it would be mentioned elsewhere, so again, don't get your hopes up, but I guess it is possible. It also kind of sucks that there is no mouse mode confirmed for the Switch 2 patch. I feel like that would be perfect for a game like this, and it would be very useful for the Starbit cursor, but maybe it's just not confirmed yet. Okay, well, there's one more thing. the price. And this is the worst part of all of it. The good news is that if you already own 3D All-Stars and don't feel like paying for Galaxy 1 again just so you can play Galaxy 2, then don't worry, because you can buy these games separately on the Nintendo eShop. However, they are $40 each. Yeah, that's a bit much if you ask me. The bundle, however, is $70, which by now is Nintendo standard for Switch 2 games. But this is a Switch 1 game with a free Switch 2 resolution upgrade. The only other Switch 1 game to get priced at $70 from Nintendo was Tears of the Kingdom. And not to be that guy, but I really don't think ports of 2 Wii games are worth the same amount as Tears of the Kingdom. Hell, I don't even think Tears of the Kingdom really warrants its $70. I just don't personally like how they priced this. Look, these are my favorite games of all time, and yes, I will most likely be buying the bundle physically. But I completely understand if you think this is too much, especially when there are other, much cheaper ways of playing these games that people have been using for years. But yeah, that kind of wraps it up for this video. Sorry to end it on a bit of a bittersweet note, I guess. I am pretty happy with Galaxy 2 finally getting ported to Switch and Switch 2, and I'm looking forward to playing it again. And I'm also looking forward to that Mario Galaxy movie. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about the Direct and the Mario Galaxy announcements in the comments down below. I am planning on making more videos based on things announced at this Direct, so stay tuned for that. But that's all from me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.